Hello guys and welcome to the INORL Kirkland Truck Series Chase Race number 5, not at Bristol. I may have said it in the last video, I don't know, and I totally just forgot the command. I was at 1 second late, but anyway, back to the Bristol story. I did 5 test races, all went single file, bore fest. It wouldn't have been an exciting race, and yeah, so I thought about it and I was like, you know what, a good racetrack to go to is Chicago, and this is what I did. But here we go. So Charles Sanford has a 17-point lead over the 38 truck of Jack Warren. Man, does that guy really need a win. Jack Warren, and I'm sorry the graphics are so freaking blurry. Ugh, makes me so mad sometimes, but I'm sorry about it. Jack Warren is starting 26th today. Charles, on the other hand, your points leader, starting 21st, right next to Jeffrey Buckeye, who is 4th in the points. So tempers are going to be flaring here today, as these guys are looking to get maybe their first win of the season, maybe their third win of the season, maybe their second win of the season. Heck, maybe even just their first top 5 of the season, or for Tommy Reinick, I'm not calling him out, but his first top 10 of the season. So, I'll do the command, and we'll get the race underway. Drivers, start your engines. So they're fired here. I'm excited, just a hair. And man, this is gonna be an exciting race. Kyle Austin, man, he has not been so lucky this season in the chase. He won at Talladega, and that momentum pushed him into the chase. And that really helped him. But here we go, green flag is out, chase race number 5 is underway here in Chicago. Jacob Lawler in the 1, just pushing that 99 truck of Joey Murphy. Now they're going to be side by side down the backstretch. Now if someone wrecks if someone wrecks a chaser here, man, will they not be happy. They will not be happy at all. And do we see a wreck already? Yes! Oh my goodness, I spoke too soon. Zach Warren and Jake Cole involved in a wreck. Mark LeBlanc involved. Henry Sanford, Zach Danford, Zach Robinson, Kyle Thomas, Joe Houston, your Daytona winner. Lily Murphy may have been involved in it. And we'll take you back to the caution to show you what happened as Drew Austin led him back to the line. And we're back, so, right here, it looks like this is all 4 chasers here, so this might have just been a racing deal here. DeMax just got too close, or Zach Warren just got too close to DeMax in the 5, and watch this, we'll put it right here. He gets into DeMax coming off 4, and DeMax actually hits the wall. Warren goes around, he saves it, and then he turns Henry Sanford and then gets more damage. So, I mean, it's pretty much I was gonna say Seth Cole. Jake Cole really did have nowhere to go in that situation. He moved down. He didn't want to wreck Sanford, your points leader. He didn't want to be rude. He didn't want to be like, I'm going to take out the points leader just because he's the points leader. That was a smart move by Jake Cole. He just, I mean, it probably wasn't a smart move in the end after getting that much damage to the car or for the truck. But I think he thinks it was better than wrecking the points leader and maybe just feeling sorry in the chase, rather than or feeling sorry for somebody else in the chase rather than feeling sorry for himself for not doing that. But anyway, Jake, if you want to, put your thoughts about that wreck in the description, or in the comments. But anyway, caution is out. Green flag. We'll take you back to the green flag as Drew Austin is your leader. And welcome back, you guys. So, top 10 rundown. We got Drew Austin, Jacob Lawler, Kyle Austin, Ed Danford, Henry Nova, Joey Murphy, Chris White, Mike Wagner, Rod Houston, and Harrison Buckeye. No retirees for that wreck, luckily. So the pace truck's gonna dive into pit road here as Charles is looking to hold the points lead, as he did get some damage on the car, and that might affect him as he is running in mid-pack. And here we go, green flag is back out. We'll actually check on Sanford right now, and it doesn't look like he's gonna be a huge effect, as Steven is just pushing him. He knows that well, these two are really good friends. Steven knows that if he wins that, if Charles wins that championship, that will be huge. And he knows he's not in chase contention, so he's not worrying about winning and trying to get a top 5 or top 10 or whatever. But let's get back up to the front here and see our highest chaser. And that is a battle between Chris White and Rod Houston. Now I'm saying an if Charles Sanford wrecks, Rod Houston needs to be 18 spots ahead of him now that he just led a lap. And if he leads the most laps, oh, it's getting a little... Oh, boy, that was close. And Sanford is right in the middle of it. But as I was saying, if Rod Houston leads the most laps, he could just possibly be only 17 spots behind and possibly take the points lead with ease if Charles wrecks. And he wouldn't need to be so many spots ahead of Sanford in order for him to take the points lead. But, oh, boy... John Azalea is getting loose and getting into the apron. He's paging this part of the field, and that part of the field is has Jack Warren in it. Oh, and we have a wreck. Do they save it? No, but caution is actually out. Oh, Andy Brabham involved. Cody Moore is going to lead him back. Patrick Warren second. What happened? Was the caution for Andy Brabham? I don't know. We'll find out, and we'll take you back to the caution to show you what happened. And yes, it was for Andy Brabham in the 15 for the caution to come out. Let's see what happened. Amy Shelley just got too close to Brabham, and Brabham just slid across the racetrack down the backstretch and just comes right back up. Luckily, Joe Houston missed him, just minimal damage. Hopefully, he can just get that patched up on the race or in pit lane. Oh my goodness! What happened to Jake Cole? And Zach Warren! What happened? Oh, and Zach Warren and Jeffrey Buckeye get turned, and so does Zach Danford. Oh, wow. What happened to Drew Austin just now? Or in this racing back to the line thing? Oh, he turns Kevin White going 4 wide. He hits the wall, tries to save it. He can't, and Zach... Oh, and this caused like a chain reaction behind him. Zach Warren with big damage right there, but that ain't over. It ain't over. Oh! Head on! How fast was Jake Cole going at the time of impact? Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Jake Cole... I think he's going to the hospital. J. Cole is going nuts, and I'm not even gonna skip it. I'm just gonna accelerate it a little bit. And we definitely have those two retired in the race, and man, does that hurt them in the chase. Zach was 10th in the points, Jake was 7th. Andy Brabham just a little bit better in 6th. But man, I don't know if they're both going to the hospital. I hope they're okay. We'll go on further notice to see if they are okay later on in the race. But here we go. Cody Moore is going to lead him back to the green flag here. He gets a bonus point for leading a lap. And I almost forgot to put him full screen. Here we go. Green flag is back out. We are back racing here. See, James, these three have broken away. All three of these guys need a win. And Nick Nauman also needs a win. Rod Houston going for his third and possibly, maybe, like I said, possibly the points lead. He wants to lead the most laps, so he's staying right here. So is Sanford. He's not giving up. He has fought all season long. He wasn't doing so well in the beginning of the season. He did not do so great in Daytona in the first few races. But since, I think, Richmond or either Richmond or Texas, race 8 or 9, he has just been crushing the standings, and he's just been dominating the whole race. He won at Kentucky, which put him in the chase, and then he's been consistent, top 5, top 10 ever since. So that 24 team has really been working really hard. But Rod Houston is him and Rod are the opposite. Rod won the first 2 of the 3 races, won at Daytona and Las Vegas, and I have not forgotten that Daytona finish. That was a bizarre finish that probably I won't ever forget about. They wrecked on the final frickin' lap, nonetheless, and it just went all downhill from there. Mark LeBlanc would have won the race, I think, but on the last lap, coming to the trial vault, coming to the trial vault, they wrecked going 4 wide. And speaking of a wreck, oh boy, where is everybody? Who's involved? Rod Houston involved. Eugene DeMax involved. Rod Houston involved. Charles is not. Jack Warren isn't either. Oh my God. Daniel Day let him back. Your last week's winner, Joe Houston, involved big time. My goodness. Oh man, Patrick Warren ain't happy at anybody right now. But we'll take you back to show you who else was involved and was there a second wreck, because you saw the wreck live. We'll be right back. And welcome back, guys. So here's the wreck. So coming off of 4, Steven hits the wall, and then that just sends Michael Wagner down into Rod Houston. He turns Kyle Austin unintentionally. Total accidental, and then it just kind of sets off a chain reaction to everybody else. And we'll take a closer look up here, and they're going like 7 wide right here. And who knows how many cars are in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a bunch of cars. How about that? A bunch of cars are involved here. That hurts a lot of chase hopes for Jeffrey Buckeye, Kyle Austin, Eugene DeMax, Mark LeBlanc, Rod Houston. Just a bunch of people. Andy Brabham. I mean, I just said like half the chasers, and the names I did not say. Oh! What happened to Amy Shelley? What is going on with her? Is she out of fuel? Looks like she is out of fuel. I don't know if someone might have hit a fuel tank or what. We'll take a good look and watch her side of her part of the wreck right there. No, nothing with the fuel tank. Nope, nothing yet. I don't know. Oh, maybe right there with the hit from Brabham. And then maybe right there, maybe that was the last bit of fuel that might have came out. And she ran out of fuel, I think. She had a little bit in her tank, and she is done for the day. So we're going to take you back to the green flag here. John Azalea second. That's going to help him big time for the points, too, as he is 8th in the points. So we'll take you back to the green flag. I think we're going to have 7 to go when we come back. And welcome back, guys. So here are the new retirees: Zach Robinson, Zach Danford, Andy Brabham, Mike Wagner, Amy Shelley, Joe Houston, Ed Danford, Drew Austin, and Rod Houston. Man, Rod Houston, that name just in the beginning of the season was just like, yeah, I know him. Dylan Young pretty much followed his footsteps. with winning in Daytona and Vegas. Rod Houston won at Las Vegas and Daytona, and Dylan Young did the same. But look at this, Daniel Day trying to go back to back this week or this season in the Truck Series, winning at Las Vegas, his home track, a track he really wanted to win in. And right now he's trying to win here in Chicago. And how can anyone forget the win that Jean Sanford got right after the chase began? She would have made the chase if she would have gotten the win before. But oh man, I just can't believe how great this season has been. Sanford, maybe he's a little bit off pace, but I think Jack Warren wants him to wreck, but I don't think it's going to happen now with this looks like this 10-car breakaway. But Jack Warren needs a win. He does not have a win, and he's second in the points. He needs a bonus point. He's not going to get it. We got 4 to go here at Chicago. That might be just enough time. And are they going to cause a wreck? Kyle Thomas did the smart idea and let off the gas and did not cause a wreck. He did not want these chasers to be in danger of getting wrecked on the last couple laps of one of the chase races. But these chasers are not going to be giving up. They're going to be battling out to the last inch. And Jack Warren led another lap. Jean Sanford in second. But look at these two teammates of the 85 and the 80 have been consistent all day long, missed almost every single wreck. And they've just been dominating this race here at Chicago. Wow. Oh, but Sanford's gonna go 4 wide. Oh boy, Sanford made contact with Tommy Reinick. Can Tommy Reinick get his first top 10 of the season? Maybe even the top 5 he really wants. And James Shelley won at Auto Club. Can she get her second I'm sorry, just Shelley thinks of me as like a girl. I'm sorry, James. But James looking for that elusive second victory. But here we go, white flag is out. 1 lap to go. Can Jack Warren get the win? Jack Warren needs this important win. Jean Sanford goes to the bottom. But look at Daniel Day. Could he get his second victory in a row? Jack Warren ain't gonna get it. Are they gonna wreck on the final turn? It's gonna be a drag race back to the line between Sanford and Day. Gonna be Day. Day wins again. He wins here in Chicago. Frick. Oh my God, 2 1.5-mile tracks in a row. Both of them won by Daniel Day. My goodness. Back-to-back victories. Man, Jean Sanford put up a heck of a fight. John Azalea ends up 3rd. Congratulations to him for those points. And Tommy Reinick gets the top 10. He still needs that top 5 though, but so does Drew Austin, Ed Danford, Kevin White, Henry Nova, and Amy Shelley. Wow, are you serious? And Daniel Day actually has the most top 5s out of everybody, and he had that last week at Las Vegas. But wow, let me export this. And the ratings are the same, guys. You guys saw it. You guys had different leaders, and I'm sorry I won again. I mean, I don't know, like, if I should say sorry or not. I mean, I kind of ruined a few people's chances, but, like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, congratulations to Daniel Day. He's been consistent all day long. He was in a wreck or 2, I believe. He might have missed it. I don't know. But these 2 wins really could have helped him if he was in the chase. There's the bottom of your results. Thank you guys for watching. Here are your point standings after race 15. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time in Sonoma.